Hey, how's it going? Today is 13th of January. We are taking a look at the market and what kind of opportunities are available in the market. I have taken a look at quite a few of those. We can begin perhaps by acknowledging a problem, and from there, perhaps progressing into property. Let's do something different today. First, let's take a look at business opportunity, and from there, perhaps progress into property, and perhaps that will be kind of a unique way of tackling today's issues, right? Would be looking quite a few properties that would be based around Bristol, so it would be too much wasted on my personal time. But necessarily limited to that. I've seen quite a few of those in other parts of UK as well. Within this video, let's take a look, or start strong. Let's do it like this. Let's start strong, and let's begin by we all grown ups, by the way. I hope. I hope we all grown ups. We're gonna be taking a look at pornography reviews. Ask for views on shaping industry rules. So let's begin with perhaps business opportunities out there, and let's progress from there. Uh, Something that was released 2 days ago, and that would be the call for evidence for the independent pornography review launch today. I would review it. I don't know if I would do anything within the more than reviewing. I think that would maybe have something to do with internet and current laws and regulations within the internet. Myself, there might be some opportunities there. Problems might be later when it comes to securing finance. I don't think it will be a very easy thing to do when it comes to securing finance to do anything within this industry. But let's progress. And not necessarily the first project. Perhaps down the line, perhaps there might be some opportunities there, but not the first one. Most likely there's gonna be a contract where we say that we within UK, right? There's gonna be a council and they would say we can offer finance to fund or set up your company and begin operating as a business, or so to say. They not necessarily would say that they not give you finance for this industry, but I would highly recommend to ask if anything. Most likely they won't be on board. Most likely council won't be on board. I'm just saying. And within this article, let's take a look at some of these bullet points. That would be pornography creators, law enforcement, parents, and the public ask for reviews as the government investigates the impact of pornography. Let's progress. Views to be collected on impact of emerging tech, such as AI and virtual reality, and on pornography. I don't know why. Perhaps that might be related. I don't know. Let's progress. The results will inform independent pornography reviews that will cover harm, causes of sexual relationships, and violence against women in wider society. So that's where the stigma comes from. So again, so I guess that's my overview. I guess very quick, but I don't know all the details, right? I don't know all the details. Perhaps it could be done better. Perhaps let's progress. Most likely within this article, they're going to be discussing many things, right? Myself, I'm coming into this as a business perspective, and they might be discussing some opportunities of building some of the business ventures within some of those areas, right? There might be some opportunities there, so myself, I like to see those if I can. But other than that, if there's going to be discussing moral ethics, there's might be discussing a lot of things, so there's no opinion on that. Let's forget. Law enforcement, pornography makers, partners, and public are being asked to help shape the future of pornography regulations in UK from today. That would be 2 days ago or Thursday, 11th of January, as the government launches a wide-ranging call for evidence as part of review on the pornography industry. So then they're asking for views. Perhaps there might be some business opportunities there. I don't know. I don't know. What I'm saying, there might be some. The questionnaire will close on Thursday, 7th of March will collect evidence on the impact of pornographic content on relationships, sexual behavior, mental health, and people's views on women and girls. Okay, okay. What about men? I'm just saying. So that's my views and feedback. What about men? Because otherwise we're underrepresented in this conversation, I believe. Let's progress. This exercise will provide independent lead reviews. I'll skip that. I'll skip that. I don't want any annotations. Let's skip all of that. With evidence that represents the views of those in the industry itself and the public, which will be used to develop recommendations for the government to undertake. The substantial impact of new technologies have had on the pornography industry will also be covered, with the response asked for their thoughts on the how and or AI and or virtual reality have changed how pornography is made, accessed, and viewed, as well as how this impact views and or industry. Law enforcement and the criminal justice systems will have the opportunity to raise the challenges face them in identifying and tackling these issues in pornography, as well as giving the industry an opportunity to set out what is doing to tackle them more effectively. So, or perhaps that's just a discussion from my understanding. People just want to sit down and have a conversation, right? Or give opportunity to people voice their opinions, right? So far, I think what we haven't covered that will be men. So we covered a lot of areas. We have left men out of this conversation. There's a lot of opinions already, right? So I don't know all the details. Perhaps the people might have many years of expertise working with the different industries. But again, it's not what I'm all about. What about business opportunities and perhaps better way or processes that could be achieved during this debate? So it could perhaps help down the line, right? As well as there might be some business opportunities. I don't know. It's good, it's bad. If there's needed necessary regulations, that's perhaps some opportunities there for people who might be interested in different business ventures. I personally believe that this industry is very heavily regulated, and it might be very hard to operate within this industry, as well as perhaps men is underrepresented, underpaid by the way, compared to perhaps other people within the industry. But perhaps there might be some opportunities. It's good that the government is doing something. That's overall my feedback, I guess. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book that would be Project Fifth Law. Within the book, I'm taking a look at body and looking to share as much information as I can about the body and everything what people would need to know. That would be nutrition, working out, and recovery. All of those areas would be important to understand very well when it comes to lifting weight and your own health, and what will be important to understand, right? And I don't know how that ties up with today's topic, but perhaps people should be looking after themselves, right? And if it's something that you yourself you're interested in learning more, I have published a book just for you, I guess. And perhaps looking to share this knowledge with as many people as I can. You can find it, QR code in the corner, company's website below. I have seen some of those councils within UK, not necessarily interested in supporting startups within this industry. So perhaps that would be a problem when it comes to sourcing finance, and there might be some stigma attached in venturing in some of those industries. But overall, I will, if I can, I will cover all of those. I hope everyone's grown up about everything what's happening. There's a public debate where people can take part, express their views. Where else would you start, right? Pornography review announced last year build on the government's work to tackle long-term decisions for a better future of our children and grandchildren throughout Online Safety Act by stopping children from accessing pornography online by requiring services to establish the age of their users, including throughout age verification and age estimation tools. That's kind of great, I guess. But again, I'm not affected in any way, so perhaps that will be more of the perhaps I don't know people who might be affected. And I think perhaps it's as I mentioned, heavily regulated industry. I don't have nothing in the game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.